Well, speaking of creation, building Legos for the next generation, inventor, founder, TED Talk speaker with me now on making our comfort with hardware, well, a little bit more expansive. The LittleBits founder, Ayah Bdeir, is with me now. Ayah, it's great to have you back. Thank you. So you brought some cool things to show us, which I'm certainly going to ask you about, but you actually opened a shop recently here in New York, right?
Yeah, we open tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the unveil. It's an exciting concept for a shop. It's basically part store, part lab. And the idea is that we're taking the invention out of the labs and out of R&D spaces and companies and putting it on the street in Soho for everybody to come in and invent.
And I know for you as an engineer, you have long been comfortable with hardware, with how these pieces put together. I know you started when you were when you were a kid, but you're trying to make it a little bit easier for the rest of us, right?
The idea is that electronics are everywhere. It's everywhere in our lives. It's everything we use in our daily life, and so few of us understand how they work. And you shouldn't have to have an engineering degree to be able to invent a solution for your home, like an internet-connected thermostat, or like a doorbell buzzer, or an invention, a robot that you wanted at home. We should be able to allow this creative power to be in everybody's hands.
So what do you think is going to sell the best? And not from a commercial sense, but what do you think is going to help break down this barrier between people who are honestly afraid of hardware to getting people to be more embracive of it?
So for the past 4 years at LittleBits, we've been making this platform of easy-to-use electronic building blocks. They're sort of like Lego, but they're electronic. They snap together with magnets, so you can very quickly start to make circuits without making any mistakes. And then you start to combine them with other materials, you can make inventions, and whether it's a pet feeder, whether it's a windmill, whether it's a functional device for your home. And in the store, we basically have the whole back section of the store as a workshop area, so you can invent on the spot, and then you can take your invention to go.
And I know the shop, at least for the moment, the plans are temporary, right? You're not going to keep it there forever and ever, which is a lot like, I know some of your work, honestly, the colors are so cool. I mean, you have permanent installation at MoMA, and so it has another whole dimension of design. What is your goal, though, for the shop in particular?
For this shop, it's a pop-up shop that's going to be open through the holiday 2015. So it's going to be a pop-up shop till January 2016. And the idea is that it's an experiment for us as much as it is for people. We have events, we have talks, we have workshops that are going to be going on. And the idea is that you can go in and either purchase something ready-made, or you can invent something and purchase it rather than just waiting for other people to make it for you.
All right, I'm going to come see you, Ayah. In the meantime, thank you so much for coming in. Love having you with us. Ayah Bdeir joining us there, LittleBits founder and CEO.